Auntie Marjorie was a communications specialist and worked for the Navy at Terminal Island in Long Beach, California for 30 years. She was commended many times for her diligent work and her ability to work well with all the personnel under her supervision. While in California, she was a member of the Polynesian Society, Southern California, which she enjoyed tremendously. She and her cousins formed a Hawaiian band and entertained at weddings, backyard events, and other venues. She retired from the civil service in 1988 and returned to Maui to be with her sister, who was diagnosed with cancer. She lived in Honopou thereafter. This area on Maui is the land base for one of the few remaining vestiges of Native Hawaiian culture and tradition. It is under assault from the economic and political forces that threaten to disrupt the practices that have sustained her way of life for centuries. When Auntie Marjorie moved back to Honopou, taro farming appeared to be dying off, the victim of diminishing water in the streams due to diversions by HCNS and A&B. So when the concern for protecting our water rights arose, she didn't hesitate to defend the rights of kalo farming in Honopou Stream and the streams of East Maui. In 2001, she was one of NHLC's clients who stepped up to launch the first formal challenge to water permits then being regularly issued by the Board of Land and Natural Resources each year, as well as to demand the restoration of stream flow by the Commission on Water Resource Management, also known as COBRA. During all of the many hearings and meetings held since then, her quiet nature belied the gentle ferocity with which she persisted in demonstrating her resolve. Though petite in stature, she resolutely stood up for the rights of taro farmers to water from Honopou. It didn't matter that the powerful like A&B and HCNS were the ones diverting water. To her, water was the lifeblood of the cultural practices she was passing down to her keiki and mo'okuna. It was too important to sit back and do nothing. Auntie Marjorie died on April 3rd, 2010 after a short illness. And I just want to make a note here that our film that we're going to show says that she died in 2009, so that's an error on our part. We apologize. But she died on April 3rd, 2010 this year after a short illness. While she lived to see the Commission on Water Resource Management take action to partially restore Honopou today, her work to implement that decision, to give it meaning, continues through her daughter, Lynn Scott. She was the last living child of John and Mariah. She leaves behind her son and daughter, a granddaughter, Wionette, and 3 great-grandchildren, Tyler, Reese, and Emery. Attorneys at the Native Hawaiian Legal Corporation have rededicated their efforts to making stream restoration a reality in her memory. Mahalo nui, Auntie Marjorie. Auntie Marjorie's daughter, Lynn, is here to accept this award. We also have an additional presentation from CNHA, additional award for